Hey everyone, this is a quick video. This is showcasing a module. This is Warpgate. Let's just show you the module on here. Warpgate here. Warpgate is a replacement for summoning. It's something I found really recently. It's really good macro. That's like module. Requires minimal setup. By literally, you just have to have the module installed. And activated, which I didn't have last time. And then there's a brief bit of coding required, which you can get from the GitHub page for Warpgate, and it shows you how certain things are done. It's really useful. So I'm going to show you this on one of my players for my Curse of Strahd game. This is Adleth. This is a... Ooh, which one is it? The Shepherd. That's the one. Is it Path of the Shepherd? Circular Shepherd. Druid. So these have the ability to summon certain tokens and spirits with them. That then have certain ability they can do. So the way I've set this up, first thing you need to make sure is in your configure settings, your players have access to summon, create new tokens. I put tokens and actors just to make sure. I don't know if you need all of those on. And I need to make sure that you have a token for what you want to summon. So obviously this is my bear spirit totem. And then all you need to do is on your feature, I have it set as item macro. This is using MIDI QOL. If you do it another way, I'm pretty certain you can probably put it through using dynamic actor effects. But you open up your item macro and you use this bit of code. So this spawns it and it tells the system what token to use, so what creature, and it has to be named exactly the same as you want it to bring through. And then close it. So if we save this, what we'll see now is we use it. Consume. See here, look. So it's posting the chat what it does, and I now get this little rectangle showing this. And all I need to do is click, bam, it brings the token with all the features and effects that it would have on there, which is pretty awesome. Now there are ones, the creator's actually done ones at scale. So there are certain tokens actually imported those before, like the spirit ones. So for example, the Bastille spirit. Now I've set this up in a really awkward way because of the way it works. Or the undead spirit. There is a macro on the GitHub for Warpgate that allows you to actually bring through target through features from your target character from extra stuff, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a creature that sorry, my words escape me, so just like the Steel Defender or one of these spirits that use your character's like proficiency bonus and stats, or multiple of those, you can set it up so those features are brought through when these are cast, and it kind of, that token will be populated with that information, which is really awesome. Now, there's only one other thing I want to show you, the fact that you could bring through multiples of this. So I'll be back in just 1 second when I've updated the code for this, and I'll show you how that looks. So 2 seconds. So let me show you what I've done. I have modified this. This might not be the neatest or best way of doing this or code, but this is how I learned to do it. So what this does, it's telling Warpgate by this duplicates feature here to summon this many number of creatures. The way I've got it is it will do a roll. It rolls a 1d3. Duplicates then picks up what that total roll is. It then sends a message to chat to say this is what the roll was and what it's for. It then tells Warpgate this is how many of these creatures you should summon. hopefully that makes sense, but I'll show you how that works in practice. So if we go bear totem, use, you see on the right hand side already, you can see that we've got this new dialog box. So summon bears, 1d3, you get 2. Now, click and 2 appear. And they are completely, fully normal tokens. Which I think is pretty awesome, and it works every single time. It does the roll for you. So this one again, I've got 2. Boom, and that's how it brings them out. It's such a simple piece of code and simple software, so if you have something that brings a lot of tokens out, it'd be amazing to do. And then you just move them off as need be. Just move the tokens off. So this could work if you know how to code properly for like the summon spells, like summon woodland spirit and stuff like that. Being able to get a dialogue to bring up how many you're bringing out and dropping in and go, this is how many new, and it will populate this all and you just move them to where you want to. Things like that. On this basis, I usually need 1 for these spirits, but it is so nice just about a quick 1 line or a few line piece of code to bring out a bunch of tokens without a mass of text. I don't have a copy of it to hand, that summon spell, but it was a lot and I didn't know what a lot of it was doing. So how I've learnt with macros, I just kind of do and see how that works out. Really, it seems to work. So on this case, this is a lot simpler. I know, again, I don't know how it's doing a lot of it, but I know the background, and there is stuff on the GitHub. So he has examples on there. Maybe a guy, maybe a girl, they have examples, or maybe non-binary, but they have examples of doing different things. Let me see if I can actually show you this. Where are we? Okay, I'll just quickly show you this. So if we go to their wiki, and it's the example. So let's look at dancing lights. Click. So this shows you the code. That's dancing lights, and this is what it looks like an example. I mean, how awesome is that? That's a really cool, quick thing. And they've got a couple of examples, such as summoning Arcane Hand, which in this case would be Big Bisend, and Spiritual Badger, which I think is just bringing through like a spiritual token, like, yeah, the Tasha's spells. I think it's really awesome. I think it's such a good little module I've recently picked up, and I hope to have to play a bit more so that I can make it work for a few extra things. I've seen people who already got like dialogues and options. I've seen someone on the use it in conjunction with summoning a yokel. Can't pronounce that for the life of me, but saying you've got a 30% chance to summon it. Does it summon it? Does it not? And if it does, here's a token. Things like that. There's a lot of stuff you can do with these features, and this is one I'm just starting to get the hang of. I think it's pretty awesome. I think people should definitely check it out. So I'm going to end my inane rambling here, because I am just rambling a lot, but thanks all for watching, and check the module out, and I hope this video's of some use, and speak to you all later. Bye.